10 laundry habits that secretly damage your skin, especially for women over 60. Have you ever noticed how your skin feels more sensitive lately? Sometimes itchy or uncomfortable after wearing your favourite clothes? It's a quiet frustration many of us carry, and often blame on aging or dry skin. But what if the real cause isn't just the years or the weather? What if everyday habits, the ones we hardly think about, are gently irritating our skin without us realising it? For many women over 60, these small, overlooked laundry routines can make a surprising difference, turning simple tasks like washing clothes into hidden triggers for itchiness and irritation. It's easy to dismiss these little annoyances as just part of getting older, but they might be telling us something important about how we care for ourselves. In this video, we'll gently explore 10 common laundry habits that could be quietly upsetting your skin, and I'll share simple, practical changes you can make right now to feel better in your clothes. So if you're ready to treat your skin with the kindness it deserves, stay with me, because these small shifts might just bring you a lot of comfort. Habit 1. Using too much detergent. One of the most common habits many of us don't even think twice about is using too much detergent when doing laundry. It's almost second nature to scoop a generous handful of detergent into the washing machine, believing that more soap means cleaner clothes. Especially for those of us over 60 who grew up in a time when heavy-duty cleaning was the standard, this feels like the right thing to do. But have you ever stopped to wonder if that extra detergent might be doing more harm than good? It might surprise you to learn that using too much detergent can quietly irritate your skin, especially as you age. It's not just about cleanliness, it's about what gets left behind. When detergent is used excessively, it often doesn't rinse out completely, leaving residues trapped in the fabric fibres. For skin that's already becoming thinner and more sensitive with age, these leftover chemicals can cause redness, itching, or even allergic reactions, things many people simply accept as normal skin issues in later life. Scientifically speaking, as skin ages, its natural barrier weakens. This barrier normally protects us from irritants, but when it's compromised, even small amounts of detergent residue can trigger inflammation. Detergents often contain fragrances, enzymes, and other chemicals designed to break down stains, but these same substances can disrupt the skin's balance, leading to discomfort. The irritation doesn't always show up immediately. Sometimes it takes repeated exposure before the skin starts to rebel with persistent itchiness or dryness. The good news is this problem is easy to fix. Simply measuring and using the recommended amount of detergent, or even less, can make a huge difference. Many modern detergents are highly concentrated, so a little goes a long way. Choosing a detergent formulated for sensitive skin, or one that is fragrance-free, can further reduce irritation. Also, make sure your washing machine is rinsing thoroughly. Running an extra rinse cycle can help remove leftover soap from your clothes. By making these small adjustments, you're giving your skin the gentle care it deserves without sacrificing cleanliness. Let me share a quick story. Susan, a 68-year-old retiree from Ohio, had struggled for years with persistent itching, especially after wearing freshly laundered clothes. She assumed it was just dry skin from aging, until a friend suggested she look into her laundry habits. Susan realised she'd been using far more detergent than recommended. After switching to a mild, fragrance-free detergent and cutting back on the amount, her skin irritation gradually faded. She now feels more comfortable in her clothes and looks forward to laundry day without dread. Remember, aging doesn't mean you have to accept discomfort as your new normal. Small, simple changes like using just the right amount of detergent can protect your skin and bring real relief. You deserve to feel comfortable and confident in your skin every day, because taking care of yourself is the most important habit you can develop. Habit 2. Using the wrong type of detergent. There's a familiar comfort in reaching for the same laundry detergent we've used for years. Maybe it's the scent that reminds us of home, or perhaps it's just what we've always bought out of habit. But as we get older, our skin has its way of reminding us that what worked in the past may not be the best choice today. If you've noticed more frequent itching, dry patches, or that uncomfortable feeling after putting on freshly washed clothes, you might be surprised to learn that the type of detergent you use could be the real culprit. Many people assume all laundry detergents are more or less the same, just different brands or scents. But here's a question. What if that favourite detergent with its bright fragrance and powerful cleaning agents is leaving behind invisible irritants that your skin simply can't tolerate anymore? The truth is that most mainstream detergents contain a mix of harsh chemicals, artificial fragrances, dyes and enzymes designed to tackle tough stains and leave a strong, lasting scent. For younger, more resilient skin, these ingredients might go unnoticed. But as the skin thins with age and loses some of its natural protective oils, it becomes far more vulnerable to even tiny amounts of these additives. Science helps explain this change. As our skin matures, its outer barrier grows weaker, making it less effective at keeping out irritants. When residue from standard detergents lingers in clothing, towels, or bed linens, it can rub against sensitive skin all day and night. The result? Redness, itchiness, rashes, or that persistent dry feeling that no moisturiser seems to fix. For some, these reactions are mild. For others, especially those with eczema or allergies, they can become a daily struggle. Fortunately, the solution doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Consider switching to a detergent specifically formulated for sensitive skin, one that's free of added fragrances, dyes, and unnecessary chemicals. Look for labels that say hypoallergenic or for sensitive skin. Even better, many of these gentle detergents are now readily available in most stores and online, offering the same cleaning power without the harsh side effects. And don't underestimate the importance of an extra rinse cycle, which can help wash away any remaining detergent from your laundry. Let me tell you about Helen, a 72-year-old grandmother from Michigan who loved the fresh scent of her usual detergent. But over the years, she noticed her arms and neck often felt itchy, especially after laundry day. She tried new lotions and even changed her soap, but nothing helped, until her daughter suggested she try sensitive skin detergent. Within weeks of switching, Helen's irritation disappeared, and she was amazed at how much more comfortable her favourite sweaters and sheets felt. Remember, the right detergent isn't just about clean clothes, it's about caring for the skin you're in. Don't settle for discomfort. Take a moment to read labels, try a gentle formula and see how your skin responds. Sometimes a small change in your laundry room can make every day a little more comfortable and joyful. You deserve that peace of mind. Habit 3. Washing clothes in hot water. There's something comforting about using hot water to wash clothes. Many of us grew up believing that hot water kills germs and gets everything truly clean. It's a habit passed down through generations, a symbol of thoroughness and care. But if you've noticed that your freshly washed clothes are leaving your skin dry, itchy, or uncomfortable, it might be time to rethink this tradition. As we age, our skin becomes thinner, more delicate, and more prone to irritation. Hot water can be surprisingly harsh, not only on your clothing but also on your skin. When you wash fabrics in hot water, the fibres can become stiff or rough. This means more friction against sensitive skin and more opportunities for irritation. Not only that, but hot water can cause more detergent residue to cling to the clothes, increasing your exposure to chemicals. From a scientific standpoint, hot water accelerates fabric breakdown. Cotton, linen, and other natural fibres weaken faster in hot cycles. Clothes may shrink, lose shape, or even hold on to more soap, none of which are helpful for sensitive skin. And the truth is, modern detergents are effective even in cold or warm water. There's rarely a need to use high temperatures anymore. A gentle shift to warm or cold washing can help extend the life of your clothing, preserve softness, and most importantly, protect your skin. If sanitation is ever a concern, say after illness, a warm cycle or occasional hot wash for towels or bedsheets is enough. Just follow with an extra rinse to ensure no residue remains. Simple change, big comfort. Habit 4. Not washing new clothes before wearing them. There's joy in wearing something new. A pretty blouse, a soft pair of pajamas, or a cozy sweater you just bought. They look clean, they smell fresh. So why bother washing them first? Here's why. New clothes are often treated with chemicals to keep them looking crisp in stores. Formaldehyde, dyes, and preservatives are commonly used to resist wrinkles, prevent mold, and retain vibrant colour. While they're invisible to the eye, they're not invisible to your skin. For mature skin, already more fragile and easily irritated, these chemicals can cause dryness, redness, or allergic reactions. You may blame it on age or weather, but that itchy feeling could be coming from your brand new shirt. Studies confirm that textile treatments can linger on clothes long after purchase. Even clothing labelled natural or organic isn't immune. That new clothes smell is often a red flag that chemicals are still present, and these irritants can cling to the skin for hours at a time. So what's the solution? Simple. Always wash new clothes before you wear them. Use fragrance-free detergent, run an extra rinse, and let the fabric truly breathe before putting it on. For extra sensitive skin, consider washing new garments twice. Think of it not as extra work, but as a small act of self-care. Let me share Janet's story. She's a 74-year-old grandmother from Florida who loved shopping for cute pajamas. But every time she wore a new set without washing, her skin would get blotchy and itchy. Her daughter suggested pre-washing, and just like that, the irritation stopped. Now she never wears anything before it's been through the wash. A simple habit that protects your peace. Habit 5. Not washing clothes often enough. When clothes still look clean and smell okay, it's tempting to wear them again. After all, laundry is tiring and endless. Why not save some effort? But here's the hidden problem. Even when clothes seem clean, they're often carrying invisible irritants. Dead skin cells, body oils, sweat, dust, pollen, and bacteria. All of these cling to fabric and build up with every wear. For older skin, this can spell trouble. Your skin may already be fragile. Wearing dirty clothes, even once more, reintroduces yesterday's bacteria and allergens. That shirt or sweater may feel soft but could trigger redness, rashes, or dry patches, especially in warm enclosed areas like the underarms, neck, or waist. Science tells us that aging skin has reduced oil production and a weakened moisture barrier. That means your skin is more vulnerable to friction, bacteria, and anything abrasive or dirty. So while your favourite flannel might feel cozy, if it's not freshly laundered, it could cause more harm than comfort. Here's what helps. Wash items like underwear, socks, t-shirts, and pajamas after each use. Outerwear, like sweaters or jackets, can go a few wears unless heavily soiled. Use mild detergents and gentle cycles to reduce fabric damage and keep clothes soft. Also ensure your laundry is dried completely. Damp clothes can trap even more bacteria and fungus. Let me tell you about Richard, a 69-year-old widower from Pennsylvania. He loved his favourite flannel shirt and wore it several days in a row during winter, but he noticed his back would get itchy and irritated. His doctor pointed out the issue. bacteria from unwashed clothes. Once he started washing the shirt more frequently, the problem disappeared. Now his clothes are cozy, and his skin stays calm. Habit 6. Using too much fabric softener. Who doesn't love soft, fragrant clothes? Fabric softeners are a staple in many homes. They remind us of comfort, care, and the cozy scent of home. But did you know that using too much fabric softener can be a quiet threat to your skin? These products are full of chemicals and fragrances designed to stick to fabrics. The more you use, the more residue builds up over time. On towels, shirts, pajamas. And guess what? That residue stays in contact with your skin all day and night. Aging skin can't protect itself like it used to. The chemical buildup can trap sweat and bacteria, making your skin more prone to itching, dryness, or breakouts. Studies show that certain softener ingredients, like quaternary ammonium compounds, are linked to allergic reactions and contact dermatitis, especially in people with eczema or other sensitivities. Even if you've never had a skin issue before, you may develop one as you age. What can you do instead? Use only the recommended amount, or skip softeners altogether. If you still want that softness, try natural options like white vinegar in the rinse cycle. It softens clothes without chemicals. Fragrance-free softeners are also available for sensitive skin, and always add an extra rinse cycle to wash away lingering residue. Carol, a 71-year-old from Oregon, swore by her double dose of fabric softener. She loved how her towels felt, but she noticed her skin was often dry and itchy, especially at bedtime. Her daughter suggested cutting back, and within weeks her skin calmed. Her towels still felt soft, but no longer irritated her. The truth: less really is more when it comes to laundry. Habit 7. Drying clothes in dusty or damp areas. Drying clothes is such a routine task that we rarely think about where we're doing it. Especially on rainy days or in smaller homes, we might resort to basements, closed-off rooms, or corners of the kitchen to hang laundry. It feels like a harmless shortcut. But here's the thing: if you've ever slipped on a shirt that seemed clean but made your skin itch soon after, the drying environment could be to blame. Dusty, damp, or poorly ventilated spaces can turn clean laundry into magnets for mold spores, bacteria, and dust mites. These invisible irritants cling to fabric and, once pressed against sensitive skin, may trigger reactions, especially for older adults with thinner skin barriers. Science confirms this. Mold and bacteria thrive in dark, humid environments. Once they latch onto moist fabric, they can easily transfer to your skin, worsening existing conditions or causing new ones like rashes, itching, or fungal infections. What's the solution? Dry clothes in a bright, clean, and well-ventilated area. If possible, hang laundry outdoors in the sun. UV light naturally kills bacteria. If using indoor racks, place them near windows, ensure good airflow, and keep clothes spaced apart to avoid trapping moisture. And if you are using a dryer, don't forget to clean the lint filter regularly and occasionally wipe the drum to prevent dust and grime buildup. Let's take Martha, a 75-year-old from North Carolina. She always dried her clothes in the basement, just like her mother used to, but she developed recurring skin irritation. Once she moved her drying rack to a sunlit upstairs room, her symptoms eased and her clothes even smelled fresher. Drying space might seem like a minor detail, but for aging skin, it's a quiet safeguard. Habit 8. Wearing clothes while still damp. We've all done it. Maybe we're in a rush or the dryer didn't finish on time. The shirt or socks feel almost dry and we think, they'll dry on me. But those damp clothes might be inviting more than just chill. They could be triggering itchiness, rashes, and discomfort. Damp fabric creates the perfect environment for bacteria and fungi to multiply, especially in warm, close contact areas like armpits, waistbands, or feet. Older skin is more porous, less resilient, and slower to recover, making it extra vulnerable to this hidden danger. From a medical standpoint, moisture trapped between skin and fabric softens the outer layer of skin, weakening its natural barrier. This increases the risk of inflammation, redness, or even skin infections, particularly for those with diabetes, eczema, or poor circulation. What to do? Always wait for clothes to be fully dry. Check seams, pockets, and thick areas like collars. They often hold hidden moisture. If you're short on time, use a fan or dryer boost cycle, or simply swap to something already dry. Avoid wearing damp clothes for long periods, even if they seem only slightly wet. Consider Gerald, a 67-year-old from Ohio. He often wore barely dried shirts to make it to his morning coffee group, but his skin felt itchy every day. A nurse friend pointed out the issue, and once Gerald started waiting for full dryness, his skin irritation vanished. Being patient with your laundry is an act of self-kindness your skin will thank you for. Habit 9. Choosing rough or synthetic fabrics. We all want clothes that look good, stylish, well-fitting, flattering. But as we age, comfort becomes just as important. Unfortunately, some fabrics, especially synthetic blends, aren't kind to sensitive, aging skin. Have you ever noticed that certain shirts or scarves make your skin itch or feel irritated, even if they're new? That may be due to polyester, acrylic, nylon, or other rough textured materials. Synthetic fabrics tend to trap heat and moisture against the skin. Unlike breathable natural fibers like cotton, linen, or bamboo, synthetics can cause friction, like fine sandpaper, especially in areas where fabric presses or rubs against the body. Aging skin loses oils and becomes thinner, making it more reactive. Chemical finishes in synthetic clothes, like dyes or wrinkle-free coatings, can also trigger allergic responses or dermatitis. Solution: choose soft, breathable fabrics, 100% cotton, bamboo, or linen. Look for sensitive skin or natural fiber tags. If you can't avoid synthetics, wear a soft cotton layer underneath to protect your skin from direct contact. Margaret, 73, from Illinois, had a beloved collection of polyester scarves, but she always felt a tingling sensation on her neck. When she switched to soft cotton alternatives, the irritation disappeared, and she still enjoyed colourful fashion, just with comfort. Comfort and style don't have to be opposites. Let your skin be the guide. Habit 10. Not cleaning your washing machine regularly. We trust our washing machines to clean everything else, so we rarely think about cleaning them. But over time, detergent residues, dirt, bacteria, and even mould build up in places we can't see, like the detergent drawer, rubber seals, or hidden pipes. When a machine isn't cleaned, these contaminants can transfer to your freshly washed laundry. That musty towel smell? It's often mould, that unexplained skin itch after laundry day. It might be bacteria hitching a ride from your washer drum. Older adults are more vulnerable. Their skin is thinner, immune system's weaker, and reactions more common. The fix: clean your washer monthly. Run a hot wash with 2 cups of white vinegar. No clothes. Then do another hot cycle with half a cup of baking soda. Remove and scrub the detergent drawer in warm water. Wipe rubber seals, especially on front loaders, with vinegar water. Leave the washer door open after use to dry completely and avoid mold growth. Let's meet Dorothy, 76, from Wisconsin. Despite her tidy home, she couldn't figure out why her laundry smelled musty and her skin was irritated. When her granddaughter suggested cleaning the machine, everything changed. She followed a few simple steps, and within weeks, her clothes were fresher and her skin calmed down. Sometimes the solution isn't more lotion or changing soaps. It's going back to the source. By keeping your washing machine clean, you're protecting your skin and getting truly fresh clothes every time. Caring for your skin means rethinking everyday habits. As we reach our golden years, self-care takes on a deeper meaning. It's not just about looking good. It's about feeling comfortable, staying healthy, and being kind to our changing bodies. One often overlooked area: laundry. Yes, laundry. From how we wash to what we wear, these small choices add up. For women over 60, seemingly harmless habits can slowly erode skin health. And because the skin naturally thins with age and loses moisture, it becomes more vulnerable to even the tiniest irritants. We often dismiss itching, dryness, or rashes as just part of aging. But what if they aren't? What if they're signals, quiet messages from our body, asking for gentler care? We've explored 10 habits, and each carries a simple, doable solution. Using too much detergent. Use less, choose fragrance-free, and rinse thoroughly. The wrong detergent? Switch to hypoallergenic, gentle formulas. Hot water washes. Try cold or warm cycles for less fabric damage. Wearing unwashed new clothes. Always wash before wearing to remove chemicals. Re-wearing dirty clothes. Wash more frequently, especially skin contact items. Overusing fabric softener. Reduce or skip it, and consider natural alternatives. Drying in damp areas. Use bright, airy spaces or dry outside when possible. Wearing damp clothes. Always wait for full dryness. Choosing rough fabrics. Opt for breathable, natural materials like cotton. Not cleaning your machine. Monthly deep cleaning protects both your washer and your skin. None of these changes are extreme. None require fancy equipment or major lifestyle shifts. They're tiny course corrections. Little acts of kindness toward yourself. Your skin, after all, is your body's largest organ. It holds you together, shields you from harm, and reflects your inner well-being. It deserves to be treated gently and respectfully. You deserve to feel at ease in your own skin. Why these habits matter more with age. As we grow older, our skin undergoes changes we can't ignore. The outer layer becomes thinner, oil glands slow down, and the skin's ability to repair itself decreases. That means it's easier to irritate and harder to heal. Laundry products that once felt fine may now leave your skin dry or inflamed. Fabrics that were once tolerable now feel scratchy or hot. And simple oversights, like a slightly damp shirt or dusty drying room, can become sources of daily discomfort. But knowledge is power. When we understand how these daily routines affect our bodies, we can make empowered choices. Imagine waking up and dressing in clothes that feel like a soft hug, free of chemicals, allergens, or rough edges. Imagine laundry day being a moment of self-care rather than a source of hidden stress. This isn't just about clean clothes. It's about self-respect. The effort you take to be kind to your skin is a reflection of how much you value yourself. You've spent a lifetime caring for others. Now is the time to care for yourself. Whether you live alone, with family, or in a retirement community, these laundry shifts are fully in your control. They don't cost more, they don't require extra time, but they can dramatically improve your quality of life. Let's revisit the story of Dorothy from Wisconsin. A simple act, cleaning her washing machine, brought unexpected relief from months of itching. She didn't need medication or expensive skincare. She just needed the right information and a little push to act on it. You can be your own Dorothy. You don't have to accept discomfort as inevitable. You can question your routines. You can try new things, even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s. And you can reap the joy that comes from taking charge of your comfort and health. Final thoughts. Self-care starts in the smallest places. Aging gracefully doesn't mean being passive. It means paying attention, listening, adapting, and honoring yourself in the small, everyday moments, like how you fold your towels or what detergent you choose. You don't need to do everything at once. Pick one habit, try one swap, then notice how you feel. Are your clothes softer? Is your skin less itchy? Do you breathe easier when pulling a shirt from a clean, fresh-smelling drawer? These little joys add up. Because when your clothes feel good, your day feels good. And when your skin feels comfortable, your confidence shines. So take that extra step. Read the label. Run an extra rinse. Open the window while drying. Not because you must, but because you deserve it. You've earned the right to feel good. Every day. Let every wash, every fold, and every outfit be an act of gentle care. Because the most powerful habit you can build, at any age, is loving yourself enough to treat your body well.